Jo is already tears in your eyes and saying you haven't watched it that much.
No,
Obviously, you
once.
experienced it.
Yeah.
But, so this was the first dance, not just with your husband, but with your son, Alex, too. And you used to love dancing, the two of you. Tell us about when you used to dance together.
He's obviously a little chunky monkey now, so when he was much, much smaller, we used to sing and dance around all the time, and it's not been something I've been able to do with him for quite a long time.
Because he's grown and he's
growing
heavier.
Yeah.
And was music able to reach him?
Yeah, massively. So with the song that Martin chose was a song I sang to him when he was a bump.
Which was?
So it was Yellow by Coldplay. It sort of came out around the same time. When he's been poorly or upset, it's a song that's always calmed him down.
Soothes him. So over to you, Martin. What an incredible, phenomenal surprise. I mean, it's beautiful. And you know, I don't know you. That brought tears to my eyes just watching that. And it's gone viral, hasn't it, around the world? Because one of your friends shared it on social media. So what gave you the idea? Because you created, you yourself, this harness.
Yeah.
So where did this come from, this idea?
At first, I saw a similar sort of thing in America, and somebody had made a harness whereby they could walk with their son and the feet would follow. And it wasn't ever going to work for Alex because he can't weight bear on his feet, he can't bear any weight at all. So I kind of jokingly said, well, it would be amazing if I could do it. And Jo kind of said, well, yeah, don't say that, it's not going to happen, it's not fair. And that was it, sort of started teaching myself.
So you kept this a secret from Jo?
Yeah.
So where were you working and kind of on this prototype?
So Jo used to go to bed and I'd tell her I was watching the television downstairs, or she'd get a bit fed up with me taking late nights and staying up all the time, and I was actually upstairs learning to sew and starting to sew the fabric together.
Did you have done anything like this before?
No,
Did you? So
no, never.
You were literally just working this out yourself, where you needed the load bearing and how much weight you would need this to hold.
Yeah.
So on the day, had you and Alex practised before the actual wedding
we had
day?
practised a few times. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. I just couldn't hold his weight for too long. I don't know how I got through it on the wedding day. I think it was just the pressure of everybody watching, really.
But the bond between you and Alex Martin, not only is this through the love that you and Jo share, but you were in Jo's life earlier because you came in professionally as a carer. You know, no, but he could have obviously stepped back from that job.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that you obviously had that bond with him from the very start.
Yeah.
I would say he fell in love with my son first. And
Yes.
Yeah, he was quite easy to fall in love with, really.
Well, so many people have fallen in love with the video that you have posted. That you've put the video out there. Do you know how many hits it's received?
I know the main video that we posted is on 1 million, but it's since gone out to various other Facebook feeds, so we've not been able to keep up with the total count.
You know, I thought, Jo, watching this, is that you just seem to go, the three of you, into this little bubble. I mean, I know it was your wedding day and all your loved ones were there, family and friends.
Yeah.
But just the look in your eyes and the way you were looking at your son and Martin, it just seemed just the three of you.
it was very much like nobody else was in the room. It was just incredible. And it was incredibly personal. We did think long and hard about sharing before we shared, but our wedding singer, Jamie, you know, asked and said, I'm sure people would love to see this. Is it okay?
And they have loved seeing it.
Yeah.
What kind of messages have you had from people?
Do you know, that's one of the reasons I was a little reticent at first, but they've just been gorgeous, lovely. People have been so generous and they're seeing just happiness, just love and, you know, not a sad situation, not sympathy. We're not like that. That's not how we live.
And what reaction did you get from Alex? Did you feel from him?
He was just staring into my eyes the whole time. It was just magic. It was the best moment, definitely, I've ever experienced. It was.
So he felt it too?
Yeah.
He knew that
it
that
was very special. Yeah.
Let me just bring you up to date. There's a lot of people saying, Martin, how special you are. One of them, Donna Noble. What an amazing husband and stepdad this man is. He is very special, says Donna. Izzy Peters says, what a beautiful moment to treasure forever. Lisa Sanford, wow, this is beautiful. I barely got 20 seconds into the video and I am in pieces. So beautiful. And I think, as Ruth was saying there, it's just such a loving moment. It's not just between husband and wife. it's between a family, isn't it?
Yeah, it was incredible, yeah.
And also, you know, life is hard for you because, you know, with Alex, you know, he can get ill at any minute, any moment. And that actually happened when you were on your honeymoon, didn't it?
Yeah, we were really lucky. Our friends and family are very supportive and thought we needed a break, and they paid for us to go on honeymoon, which was incredible. But he was on high dependency and needed to be resuscitated whilst we were away. So we have a very sort of limited...
Resuscitated?
Yeah, he stopped breathing, so he was bagged for 40 minutes.
So after going through this, and you think you've made this amazing gesture, this lovely token that will live with you forever, are you saying to me you nearly lost him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you live with that fear all the time?
Do you know, we did spend 9 months in hospital, Alex and I, when I was a single mum, and I spent 2 years after that just waiting and waiting and waiting for that. And then I met Martin, and I met my stepchildren, Harry and Skye, and we live now. We just live. He's living, I'm living. We're living a really happy, mad, crazy life with a zoo at home. So it is sad, but we don't live like that.
He seems to be very fascinated by all our studio lights.
You're
and
also
it's
wearing his favourite colour.
Am I? So it's the orange you're looking at as well.
He's really sleepy today as well. So.